Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out 2 more episodes of Star Trek Voyager. Today with episode 17 of season 2, Dreadnought, and then episode 18 of season 2, Death Wish. I'm really excited for Death Wish because the thumbnail spoiled a moment in the episode. The thumbnail spoiled that Q is in the episode, so it's not going to be a surprise to me, but I'm very excited that Q is going to be in the episode. What's he going to be doing in Star Trek Voyager? That's going to be so fun. But first, we have Dreadnought, and I don't really know what's going to happen, but we've had a run of good form in Voyager in the past like 4 or 5 episodes, and so I'm really excited to jump into Dreadnought today. And remember, if you want to check out some more Star Trek Voyager reaction, you head to my Patreon right now where I'm 3 weeks ahead of YouTube, which means not only can you check out next week's episodes 19 and 20, Life Science and Investigations, you can also check out episode 21, 22, 23, and 24. That means we are only 1 week away from finishing season 2 over on Patreon. Thank you so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into episode 17 now. I hope you enjoy my reaction to episode 17 of season 2 of Star Trek Voyager, Dreadnought.
I'm sure he'd be very pleased.
What's his name, Gregory?
My husband's name is Gress Krendrick.
I was so close. Gress Krendrick? Gregory.
I've reviewed historical, literary, and anthropological databases from over 500 worlds and have yet to find a suitable name.
Will the doctor get a name this episode?
I've been thinking of something simpler.
Jeff.
What do you think of Cameron?
Cameron.
Oh, I like it.
Cameron.
I like Gress Krendrick.
However, it bears a close resemblance to a rather impolite term on the Bolian homeworld.
Okay. Is the kid ever going to see a Bolian?
Yes. Unfortunately, it was also the name of a dictator on Sakura Prime, famed for beheading his rival.
Every name has a bad person attached to it.
Is it Ocampin? Benarin was my father's name. He was the greatest inspiration of my life.
All science
Well, that's
officers,
really cute.
please report.
We don't know much about Kess's life back on the homeworld. I guess she's only 2.
Gress Krendrick would make a good middle name, don't you think?
You never suggested your father's name to me.
I thought you were only considering...
Oh, did he like the father's name?
Usurped her baby's name the moment I heard it. Thank you, but no thank you.
My uncle's name was Elrum.
Elrum.
Captain, the wreckage is composed primarily of duratanium polyalloy.
What is that?
Tanium.
I haven't seen many weapons that could do that kind of damage to a duratanium hull.
Okay, so something powerful is here. Assuming it's the Dreadnought. Usually ships are called Dreadnoughts.
We've identified the signature left by the weapon's fire. There's no question. It was Cardassian.
Cardassian.
Could Seska be responsible?
That's what I was going to ask.
I am.
What? Wait a second, Taurus. Please tell us. Wait, what? So it's Cardassian, but Torres is responsible for it. Did she create a Cardassian weapon? Is Torres a Cardassian? That could be interesting. Star Trek Voyager flying through the Delta Quadrant. Oh yeah, yeah, what could be happening right now? I'm so interested. Is the Doctor going to get a name? Maybe that was just like, it's going to be future implications as well. Maybe he'll get a name this episode. I don't think so. I think they're going to leave it a little longer. Why was there Cardassian weapons? That's interesting.
The probe was destroyed by an experimental Cardassian weapon from the Alpha Quadrant.
Okay, interesting.
Sorry.
What happened to Tom? Also.
Recognized its signature because I know this weapon very well. Chakotay and I got our hands on it when we were fighting the Cardassians.
Oh, that makes sense with the Maquis, okay.
What's up?
Originally, the Cardassians sent this thing to destroy a Maquis munitions base. We nicknamed it Dreadnought.
That's why the episode's called Dreadnought.
Sophisticated computer systems I've ever seen. They made this missile adaptable, evasive, armed with its own defensive weaponry.
That would have been very useful in the war against the Dominion, or with the Dominion.
It didn't go off.
Leave it to the Cardassians to build such an incredibly advanced tactical weapon, and then arm the warhead with an old kinetic detonator.
Oh my god.
I got inside it and reprogrammed the computer.
LeVar Burton directs this episode, okay.
To destroy the Cardassian fuel depot on Echelon 5. But it never made it out of the Badlands. We thought it had been destroyed in one of the plasma storms.
But it ended up here.
And what are we going to do with it once we find it?
I get back inside it. I know all the security codes.
Okay, that's kind of epic, actually. Torres, like, riding a missile.
Lieutenant, I expect everyone to show up for meetings on time and properly dressed.
Yeah, Tom, what were you doing?
Yes, sir.
I think Chakotay is in the right there. He should arrive on time.
B'Elanna.
What is it, Torres? What is it? You can't find it?
You must be really worried about catching this thing.
Chakotay wasn't telling the whole truth.
Oh, there's more.
Didn't send Dreadnought on a mission against the Cardassians. I was the one who
Oh, and Chakotay had no idea. Oh my god, okay.
way in my own voice.
Your voice.
Listening to that Cardassian computer's voice was driving me crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That I'd hurt him.
Oh my god.
That he thought he'd earned my trust and loyalty.
Oh, that would hurt. That hurts more than anything.
And if anything happens here because of Dreadnought, it's my fault. No one else's.
Wow. So if like a moon explodes basically from it, it's her fault.
I've been surprised at how well you've been able to fit in here. A little envious, too.
Because Tom still doesn't feel like he's fit in that much, but Torres, the Maquis, has managed to fit in very well.
What's been going on with you lately?
Going on?
Yeah, why were you late today?
Starting to talk.
Are they? People like who? Chakotay?
No, I
He
mean,
was a salamander last episode. Let's keep that in mind.
was he right about your reports?
We're in the Delta Quadrant. Nowhere near Starfleet. What different?
Look at that look from Torres.
Wrong about a lot of things. Why don't we try running a multiphasic sweep?
So maybe Tom feels like he can't do anything right at the moment, and then that's just making it worse and worse and worse.
Oh, this is deliberate. It's following one of the evasive patterns I programmed into it. It must have observed us following.
Oh,
I think I've got it on
interesting.
long-range sensors.
What a crazy cool weapon.
Dreadnought's programmed to deflect its image up to 100,000 kilometers from its true location. The next
That is so awesome.
Got it. Elevated neutrino levels, locking in coordinates. It's within visual range.
What does it look like?
its targeting scanners have been activated.
It's not supposed to do that until it's locked onto its final target.
Oh no, what's the final target then?
It'll get there in about 3 weeks.
The planet is Class M. I'm reading several heavily populated areas.
Oh my god, why is it going for this planet? Oh, it should be like a Cardassian outpost or something. Why did it choose? Is there a reason that it chose this planet then?
Know about this Cardassian missile immediately.
Mr. Jonas, your enthusiasm is appreciated.
Mr. Jonas can actually go piss off.
Look, all you need to tell Seska is that this missile is better armed than the entire Kazon Nistrum sect.
That's very interesting.
What's that? What's the beeping?
Someone's about to make a subspace transmission. They may be able to detect our comlink. I have to terminate.
I really like this Mr. Jonas through line. It's so fun, and I hate him. I hope he like gets thrown into space or betrayed or something.
That this missile is carrying a warhead with a significant destructive force.
Is this some sort of threat, Captain?
No.
On the contrary, we
I'm
want
trying
to
to
help.
protect you.
I find that hard.
Why can't you blow up the missile right now?
You've threatened many races since your arrival in this quadrant.
Wow,
First Minister,
that's so interesting.
We're aware the Kazon have been...
The story has been getting passed around.
And yet, here you are, sending this missile toward us.
No, we're not sending it. Listen.
My chief engineer is preparing to disarm it before it reaches you.
Perhaps you are telling me this in order to delay our defensive response.
Look at all the mistrust in the Delta Quadrant towards Voyager.
Nevertheless, be aware that I am placing our defense force on alert.
I'd do the same in your place.
We will be watching your progress closely.
It's crazy how the story of Voyager is like pain and suffering around the ship, and that's spread throughout the Delta Quadrant. It's so interesting.
B'Elanna Torres confirmed. Hello, B'Elanna. Your last systems access was on stardate 47582.
What a cool warhead.
Current
This
date
is so cool.
49447.
It's cool to see Cardassian stuff as well.
Something's gone wrong with your programming, Dreadnought. Display targeting schematic. A self-diagnostic has been conducted every 14 hours. No malfunctions have been
So then why did you choose this planet?
You're nowhere near Echelon 5. Based on available data, you are mistaken, B'Elanna. Let me check out your navigational systems. Access to primary navigational systems is...
Of course. Of course.
That was my idea, wasn't it? Affirmative. Okay. We'll have to go at this in a different way then, won't we?
So it thinks that this planet is the target because they have very similar chemical composition and stuff like that.
All attempts to avoid the phenomenon failed.
That beam carried you into the Delta Quadrant. I'm not surprised it damaged your sensors.
This is a really cool shot. I don't know why. I love watching these characters work.
Now verify our current position. Based on relative position to known astronomical markers, this vessel is currently located in the Delta Quadrant.
There we go.
Unable to verify. Standing
What?
down from stage 3.
Oh.
Target lock has been deactivated.
Well, there we go.
Reestablishing.
End of the episode. Credits, time to go.
Can you confirm that?
That and more. I'll be ready to transport back in a few minutes.
So what's gonna go wrong then?
Good work, B'Elanna. Jane?
The Kazon probably gonna come and steal it.
Good night, B'Elanna.
Sweet dreams.
You need to blow it up though.
What about its engine components?
Easily converted to Starfleet specs. We'll have spare parts for you.
Oh, okay, that's even better.
Yes, Lieutenant.
The missile just took off. It's going into warp.
Stay with it, Tom.
Okay.
We're back on a heading to Rikosa 5.
It's
So
increasing
why is it
speed
going
to
there
warp
again?
9.
Warp 9.
Planet in 51 hours.
Oh, just blow it up. Shoot the missile and blow it up.
Bridge to Taurus. Your status.
I don't understand it, Captain. Dreadnought shields are not recognizing my security code anymore. We can't initiate transport.
Maybe it's been taken over. Maybe Seska's on there or something.
Aye, Captain.
But it wouldn't have recognized Seska, would it? Maybe because she's Cardassian?
We're equipped with Type 6 photon torpedoes. They may just
Okay.
get through. Fire.
This is what I've been saying. Blow it up. I guess you can't blow it up.
No discernible damage, Captain.
My plan's a failure. I'm sorry.
Unidentified Federation ship. Although this vessel is Cardassian in design, it has been appropriated.
And this is Torres talking.
This vessel is programmed to respond with all necessary force to prevent any disruption to its mission.
What a cool missile.
Departure from this vessel was confirmed.
Huh?
It was a necessary response to your deception.
Deception.
False information has been entered into Dreadnought's navigational sensor array.
When a bomb starts talking about itself in the third person, I get worried.
The bomb's alive and it thinks there's a conspiracy.
This is not a Cardassian crew.
Probability assessment indicates you are operating within the parameters of the Cardassian Federation Alliance, as described.
Calm down.
And you shut yourself off. You were lying to me? Acknowledged.
That's hilarious, dude. This computer is alive. It's sassy.
Is for 39 potential Cardassian threats. The possibility of your capture and coercion was number 7.
Oh my god. You really did think of everything.
75,000 light years from last confirmed location is negligible. The target
It's where you are.
that should destabilize the reactor core for 30 seconds. A single sustained tachyon beam might just penetrate that core and destroy it.
Okay, let's do it then. We got to.
Once we go after it with an all-out assault, the emitter should fire.
Mr. Tuvok, set your target.
Oh my god, we're gonna fight a missile, dude. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's firing. It's firing. Oh, it's still too early. It's not
We
gonna
have
work.
penetrated its shields. Direct hit to the core.
Okay, good. Good. Good.
The plasma surge coming from its core.
What's it gonna do?
What the hell?
Wait, what's going on? I like shot everything back at Voyager.
Relays burnt out all over the ship.
I'm not getting any response from the warp or impulse drives. Even the maneuvering thrusters are out.
That's so crazy.
We are projecting casualties at 2 million if the worst occurs.
It
I have
looks like
deployed
it's
our
going
fleet to
to
intercept
occur.
this missile in a matter of hours.
Can you flee the planet?
And they're no match for what you're facing. You must have realized that yourself.
And what would you have me do? Sit here and wait for death?
Evacuate the planet. You have to.
Chief Engineer is trying to return to the missile's control room. She's still our best chance at disarming it. There's no reason to send your fleet on a hopeless mission.
I appreciate.
Yeah, they'll get destroyed by the flippin' sassy missile bomb.
Blocked again.
Wow, it's so smart. It's actually so smart.
Be good at guessing mine.
It's only as smart as you made it.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not so
made
sure
it
about that,
so
Harry.
smart.
Its programs are adaptive, and it's been accumulating data all this time.
Okay, so it's definitely slightly sentient. Not sentient, but sort of. Yes. Oh. That was closer though. That was closer. She's gone. Okay.
Unauthorized entry detected.
And she's on.
To 40 hours. Current time is 1931
like,
hours.
shut up.
Have you had a pleasant...
Please stop talking. Oh my
Access
God.
to circuit pathways has been denied.
It can defend itself.
Computer?
What's going on?
Stage 2 alert has been activated.
Tell me what's
What
happening.
does that mean?
There are 15 priority targets approaching.
Oh, the fleet.
Systems at full readiness. Speed, full impulse.
Oh, it's the fleet, man.
Chosen fleet.
They have cool ships, but they're all about to be destroyed. They're all about to be destroyed.
Attack. One of my crew members is aboard the missile.
You'd better get your crewmen out, Captain. We estimate time to intercept 90 seconds.
We're still attempting to...
You're not gonna get it.
I may not be able to transport back here again.
Lieutenant?
I'm making progress. The Rikosan ships have created a diversion. I've
Oh, that's
already
good.
used it to disarm the security codes.
The computer's not thinking.
Move us into weapons range, Mr. Paris.
Aye, Captain.
Give them some cover fire. Red alert.
Oh, this is really awesome.
All command control functions have been rerouted through protected backup circuits.
Oh my God, shut up.
Force to prevent any disruption to its mission.
Oh my God. Wait, they're fully evaporated. They fully evaporated. That's crazy.
Its primary weapon systems are focused on the Rikosan vessel. Another group of fighters is starting an attack.
No, you're gonna get evaporated again.
Missiles fire. Make Voyager a more serious threat, Tuvok.
Fire the proton torpedoes. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, it's actually evaporating these ships.
Taurus.
Yes, Captain.
The Rikosan ships have retreated. We have 1 hour and 9 minutes until the missile reaches the planet. Any progress?
This is stressful. This is a good episode.
I'm reluctant to discuss them in present company. But could you send over a...
Oh my God, comm channel's gone. Now she's fully alone.
There was a tactical advantage in monitoring your ship's communications until this time.
So
she can only get back if she fixes the missile now.
Probability assessment indicates you are attempting to detonate the explosive before it reaches its target.
That's smart.
if I'm being coerced by Cardassians, why would I be willing to sacrifice myself for them?
Yeah.
Answer that one.
Why would she be stopped? Yeah.
Gotcha. Why don't we reassess those probabilities together?
Okay, let's talk to the computer.
In the Delta Quadrant.
Probability of being in the Delta Quadrant, 75,000 light years from last confirmed location, is negligible.
Yeah, but you're there.
Explain to me how this might happen.
If key sensor programs were damaged or deleted, databanks would be compromised.
Databanks, there we go.
See if anything looks at all compromised.
It looks pretty compromised to me.
Files containing information about the weapons or tactical systems are not necessary to verify sensor act.
They are.
Oh, I'm hurt. You don't trust me. Hold on. Pause the display.
Yeah, that looks pretty corrupt.
Date 46437.5.
I believe that was before you and I ever met.
Hypothetical game terminated.
Oh, interesting.
Probability of being in the Delta Quadrant remains negligible.
Oh my god.
Anna, you are now cooperating with the Cardassian Federation Alliance, as described in the Treaty of 2360.
How did you come to this conclusion, computer?
Initiating final detonation sequence.
What's she gonna do? Guys, I really like this episode. This is so much fun. It feels like an unstoppable force.
Kellen, there are still 41 minutes for us to prevent this.
What can be done in 41 minutes?
So many things can be done in 41 minutes.
I'm prepared to use this ship to detonate the warhead before the missile reaches you.
Use your ship.
You would explode Voyager.
You would sacrifice yourselves to benefit a people you didn't even know 2 days ago.
See? They're not ruthless.
For what it's worth, you have made a friend here.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm still hoping we'll have a chance to celebrate this new friendship together.
I hope we see him again.
Life support has been terminated. It is advisable for you to return to your ship.
She can't, though. She can't beam out.
To work, it would take more energy than all our photons put together.
Or more to the point, it would take a warp core breach.
You have to explode Voyager.
I'll send the senior officers to join you in a few minutes. We don't have time to debate this, Chakotay.
Wow, this is intense, guys.
Oh, set it at 20 minutes.
Warning, self-destruct sequence has been initiated.
This is so
Warp core
cool.
overload in 20 minutes.
This is so cool, dude.
Cardassian ATR 410.
I love hearing the Cardassian.
Check those diagnostics, Dreadnought. You're talking to yourself.
Yeah, there's two. There's two of them now.
You're having an identity crisis.
This is great.
Accessing central processor.
If it becomes Cardassian again, it's not gonna go for the planet.
Identify the target.
The Maquis munitions
The
base on
Cardassian
planetoid
depot on
Alpha
Echelon 5.
441
Oh, wow.
does not conform to
The original
established
targeting
targeting
parameters have been
The
replaced with
detonation
those of a
sequence
new
cannot
target.
proceed without
The
the proper
countdown to
target
the detonation
identification.
sequence will continue.
Come on, Taurus. Come on, Taurus.
AT-4 is attempting control.
Come on, Taurus. I don't hear the voices anymore.
Communications. Checking on transporter signal. I have a lock on her.
Voyager to Taurus.
Yes, Captain.
I need to get you out of there. We're a
No, she's so close.
way out. Mr. Kim, transfer control to the comm and report to your escape pod.
Captain.
That's a direct order to all of you. Mr.
This episode feels so epic, guys.
Captain. Thanks for everything.
Aw, this could be the last time he sees her.
Warning, self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Warp core overload in 7 minutes.
Tuvok's staying. He's staying.
Hello, Belana. The Cardassian virus has been neutralized.
Oh, shut up.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're out of options, Dreadnought.
Analysis of your vital signs suggests you are about to lose consciousness, Belana.
Come on, Taurus. Stay awake.
Deal.
Warning, self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Warp core overload in 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Oh my god.
Let me stay.
Warning, self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Warp core overload in 2 minutes.
Oh man. Oh man, guys. We're gonna have a 1 second stoppage.
2 years ago. After all those weeks we spent together, perfecting your program.
Yeah, that you'd be trying to kill her, kill millions.
Probability assessment did not anticipate this outcome.
Oh, 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 oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Warning.
Did you get it? You better have on her.
Self-destruct sequence authorization Janeway Pi 110.
Confirmed. Sequence terminated.
Oh my god.
Turn to your emergency medical holographic channel.
Doctor, I forgot about you.
How flattering. She is somewhat singed around the edges, but should make a complete recovery.
Very good, Doctor.
I forgot the doctor would have died too, man. That's so sad. That was such a bomb episode. That was such a bomb episode, pun intended. That episode was so good, so stressful, so much fun. Torres was epic. The camera work was really good by LeVar Burton. He did a great job there. It felt like there were really big stakes, because there were big stakes, but it felt like you could feel the stakes in the episode. You know what I mean? Sometimes in Star Trek, you just, like, the stakes are there, but you don't really feel them that much. Like, they don't feel like the stakes as they should be. But this one felt like I had stakes, and the way that it was just put together really well. Fun episode, great episode. And that was my reaction to Dreadnought, episode 17 of season 2 of Star Trek Voyager, and I have to yawn. Okay, my yawn is over. What did I think of this episode? This episode was so good. Star Trek is still on a run ever since Maneuvers, which was episode 11, so episode 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and now 17. Now with this episode, we've been on a run of great episodes. Every single one of those episodes that I just mentioned between episode 11 and 17 have been great Star Trek episodes, and this one did not disappoint as well. This one was so much fun. It just felt like it kept escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating, and similar to the prototype episode 11, I believe it was very Torres focused. It just felt like everything started to happen a lot more, and it got very intense for Torres. She had to go up against this thing that used to be her friend, and you know, with the prototype episode, that prototype robot guy was kind of her friend at the start of the episode, and then he was like, oh, you're gonna make soldiers for us, and she's like, no. And then similar with this one, except she actually has to kill this computer. But it was just so much fun. I loved that the missile had a voice. It made it so engaging because you could hear the thought process of the computer, even though it didn't make sense at times. You could see how sassy this computer was at times. So much fun. And it just made it a lot more intimidating that this computer could speak its tactical awareness to the audience, to Torres, to the crew of Voyager. I thought that was so much fun. And the actual missile itself was such a cool idea, like this unstoppable force basically that is smart. It can protect itself, it can adapt, and it doesn't believe that it's in the Delta Quadrant. It thinks that there's a conspiracy around it, and that is so much fun. A conspiracy-believing missile that's heading towards a planet, and it's going to kill 2 million people if it hits a planet. It's just such a fun concept for an episode, and I was just like really excited about the entire episode. It was just so much fun, you know, just seeing those people. I really like the idea that Voyager has this reputation. We've heard that a few times now in season 2, that Voyager has this reputation of destruction in the Delta Quadrant. So it was really nice to see a group of people actually understand that that is not the case, that this is a lie most likely spread by the Kazon in order to make sure that there's no allies for Voyager, basically. So it was really nice for a race to just kind of see Voyager and be like, oh, you're actually kind of good people. You have a friend. You've made friends with us today. But yeah, I mean, the whole end of this episode, as the self-destruct is going off, like that felt so serious, felt so intense, it felt so real. Obviously, I knew Voyager wasn't going to explode, but it still felt intense. You know what I mean? I think they do a good job because it can feel not intense because you know Voyager is not going to explode. But I think LeVar Burton's camera work was such a good job. He did a lot of very intimate shots with people, like very close-up moments. I think my favorite shot of the episode was when Torres was on the ground, and it was just very close to her head. You could see the sweat pouring off of her head as she's phasering that, whatever it is, the core or whatever, as she's trying to explode the ship, and she's talking to the computer. The computer's like, oh, maybe I should give the Delta Quadrant conspiracy a second thought. And she's like, ah, good try. That shot was so good because you could feel the intensity of the moment, how much Torres is suffering, but how close she is at the same time to finishing her goal, to completing, right? So I don't know, it was just so good. I loved this episode, guys. And we got a little bit more of Jonas, I think his name was, the guy who's talking to the Kazon and who wants to talk to Seska but is just unable to talk to Seska because the Kazon are sexist, basically. But I'm really excited to see what happens with him. I'm assuming we'll understand what happens with him by the end of season 2, but it could keep going into season 3 and beyond. But I'm really interested in him because they keep showing him every episode talking to the Kazon just a little bit for like 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 minute, you know what I mean? So it's really exciting, and I'm excited to see where this kind of through line leads in the future, you know what I mean? I'm wondering how he's gonna die, basically, because he's definitely dying at some point. That's my goal. That's my thought. Anyways, let's get into episode 18 now. I'm really hyped for episode 18. As I said, I'm aware that Q is in this episode. He's on the flippin' thumbnail. So Netflix, your thumbnail is spoiling this episode. What could have been a really fun reveal has been spoiled on the thumbnail. But I'm excited nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 18 of season 2 of Star Trek Voyager, Death Wish.
Trajectory is erratic, and our sensors aren't detecting any stellar or planetary gravitational fields that could account for its motion.
Then you're saying it isn't a comet?
It's a Q-mit.
Or it might be something we've never encountered before. B'Elanna, go down to transporter room 2. Let's beam aboard a sample for examination.
I thought she was gonna say, B'Elanna, you're beaming aboard the comet.
Place.
Commence transport.
Energizing.
Hello?
Hello. My name is Q.
Wait, this is a different Q. Wait, this is Q, but this is not Q. I thought, wait, am I going crazy? I thought I saw the Q that we all know on in the thumbnail. But, one second, I need to sing the Voyager theme, and then I'll get back to you. Star Trek Voyager flying through the Delta Quadrant. Oh yeah, yeah. So forgive my lack of understanding Q. I have seen Q a few times in TNG and in DS9, but my lore on Q is not up to par, I would say. Can Q change faces? There are many Qs, aren't there? Because there's a Q continuum or something like that. But I swear on the thumbnail I saw the Q that we know. So are we going to get a bunch of different Qs in this episode? Or am I mistaken? Now I'm rethinking what I thought I saw. And now I'm like, did I even see Q on the thumbnail? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm confused, but I'm excited at the same time.
Taurus to Janeway. You'd better get down here, Captain.
Problem, Lieutenant?
Yes, ma'am. That transport from the Comet, it brought a man aboard.
Yeah, a Starfleet man.
Oh, please don't bother, Captain. Let me take you to lunch instead.
He's embodying him very well.
It is to meet you. Oh, am I doing this right?
John
It's been so long
Delancey
since
as
I've had the
Q.
opportunity to greet anyone. Oh, here.
Jonathan Frakes is gonna be in this episode, guys? Wait a second. Why did the credits spoil that? That's so annoying.
Look, Welsh rabbit, like your grandfather used to make.
Rabbit?
This is a
She
Delta
never
Quadrant
told me
Q,
she
you know?
liked rabbit.
Slightly different, but still just as crazy.
The least I can do to express my appreciation
Appreciation for what?
for letting me out of my captivity.
Oh my god, was it a prison?
All of you. You're mortals, aren't you?
Who is holding you prisoner?
Oh, the other Qs.
Only live for 9 years. Oh, how I envy you.
he lives forever, dude.
Every captain in Starfleet has been briefed about your appearances on the Enterprise, and I warned...
My appearances?
Yeah, you're talking about the other one.
No matter. I really must get on with my business before the others realize I'm... Would you tell them I said, I die not for myself, but for you?
This guy is playing Q so well, you know. Or playing one of the Qs. I know he's not the Q.
Here's the end of me.
Oh. You just ended the crew members instead.
Dear, that's not right.
Taurus to Janeway. All the men have disappeared.
I'm aware.
All the men? Well, that's hilarious. All the men have disappeared.
I'm a little out of practice.
Well, I guess you
That's
just don't
that,
have
I'm
men.
afraid. They're gone.
Gone? Where?
Just gone.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
Good luck to you all. I really have to be going now.
Return my crew.
I'm...
I don't know how. Yeah, he doesn't know how. The other Q. Yes!
What have you done now, Q?
Yes! Oh my god, it's a Q union! It's a Q union! When I say the Q, I mean he's the Q. You know what I mean? He's our Q.
I'm afraid we're responsible for that.
Oh, well, I guess that's what we get for having a woman in the captain's seat.
Oh my
You know,
god,
I
Q
was
is
betting
sexist.
that Riker would get this command.
I love Riker.
Me? Oh, do tell. Has Jean-Luc been whispering about me behind my...
Picard, talk about Cisco.
...way with your men altogether?
There was a slight accident.
A slight... Now you see why we've locked him up for the last 300 years.
Oh, the men are back. Oh, that's crazy.
Martial art. Ooh, how very wilderness of you.
Captain.
All right, Q, we should be going.
Q is so insensitive, you know. But that's why he's so funny.
I am officially asking you, Captain, to grant me asylum and give me protection from my enemies, which is him.
But you destroyed all the men.
He's still there in the 24th century. I just took the rest of us to an old hiding place of mine.
Where? Where?
Report.
Captain, there are no stars outside.
Well, that's part...
What, the beginning of the universe? The beginning of the universe? The Big Bang?
Perfectly normal.
Captain, based on our readings, it appears we've been transported back in time to the birth of the universe.
That's so crazy. But that's so cool to look at, you know.
We're under attack.
By a ship?
By... I'm not sure what they are.
Man, what is that?
We're being attacked by protons. We've been reduced to subatomic proportions.
What the
You'll
heck?
never find us.
They're tiny?
Let's see it.
What
Computer,
the
I need a
heck?
wider angle.
We're a Christmas decoration? Oh my god, what is going on in this episode?
How dare you come aboard this ship and endanger this crew with your personal tug of war?
Did anyone ever tell you you're angry when you're beautiful?
You're angry when you're beautiful.
We're back where we started from.
You know, Q could send you to Earth though, so that could be helpful.
You would have me put his future into your delicate little hands? Oh, so touchably soft. What is your secret, dear?
What is your skincare routine?
If you rule in my favor, then the Continuum must grant me mortality.
Why? So you can kill yourself?
Exactly.
Except...
Q's like, do it. Do it right now.
Have the Q always had an absence of manners? Or is it the result of some natural evolutionary process that comes with omnipotence?
What?
Oh, they're just nosy, dude.
That is one relevant example.
I apologize. At some point along the way, I guess we just stopped thinking about the little niceties.
You stop caring because you're so powerful.
You and your ship seem incredibly powerful to life forms without your technical expertise. It's no different with us. We may appear omnipotent to you, but believe me.
That's a really interesting angle to look at, actually.
Mortality and a sense of purpose and a desire for change and a capacity to grow. Each loss is a new vulnerability. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I could see that.
It is true that Vulcans who reach a certain infirmity with age do practice ritual suicides.
Really?
Nevertheless, I fail to see how that fact would be meaningful in this circumstance.
I did not know that, actually. That's a interesting Vulcan fact.
We are dealing here with an issue of the greatest importance to the Q Continuum. I can assure you we take this matter very seriously.
Thank you.
I don't think you take anything seriously.
I understand, Captain.
May I ask you why you want to commit suicide?
He's probably just been living for so long.
And if I don't agree with the majority, I'm to be locked up for eternity.
You would not be confined if you were not intent on harming yourself.
These two have good banter together.
I would like to call an expert on the Continuum.
Another Q, please. It's gonna be Riker. It's gonna be Riker.
I call myself to the stand.
Oh, never mind.
Ta-da!
Oh my god, I love this so much.
With the unknown for the first time since the new era began. They're afraid of me because they're afraid of the unknown.
Wow, interesting.
Mentally unbalanced. And no civilized people in the universe, including the primitive Federation Society.
Okay, let's not go that far.
He wants to kill himself.
In fact, until this issue arose, he was known in the Continuum as one of your great philosophers. Is that not true?
Oh, interesting.
I submit that is a faulty premise. In many cultures, suicide is acceptable, and in and of itself cannot be used as evidence of mental illness.
I see that. I take it because of the Vulcan thing that we just talked about.
Any other must control its disruptive elements. An execution may be undesirable, I grant you that. But on some rare occasions, it is necessary and warranted.
Okay.
Individuals like Q here could choose between life and death. This is a matter of social order versus anarchy.
That's very drastic, Q.
In a society that outlaws suicide, but practices capital punishment.
Yeah, exactly.
To being mentally unstable by the Continuum. Were you not disciplined for inappropriate behavior?
Oh my
Objection.
God.
I'll allow the question.
Janeway's like, yes, I want this tea.
A Q's life takes him to all corners of the universe. This Q's life has touched and affected many, many others, including some on your own home world.
Yes, Riker.
Very well. Proceed.
Come on, Riker. Oh my god, it is Riker. Oh my god.
What the hell is going on?
Of course he says that.
Captain Janeway, the USS Voyager.
Yes.
That's correct.
That's so sick.
Before you get back.
God, if you let me live through this, I promise I'll clean up my act.
Who are these two bozos?
I demand an explanation.
Probably
Why
like
you...
Isaac Newton or something.
Ginsburg. Maury Ginsburg.
Sir Isaac Newton.
I knew it was Isaac Newton.
William Wright.
I don't know who Ginsburg is, though. I'm sorry if I don't.
And in this dream, you are seeing this man whom you've all met before.
Yes, I have seen that man before. You were sitting under the tree the day...
The day the
apple fell. Oh my god.
Whatever happened with that groovy chick with the long red beads in the back seat? I've been looking for her ever since you dropped me off.
Who is that?
You'll see her again. Don't worry.
To some...
See, I actually genuinely don't know who this other guy is. Please fill me in.
Yes. Lucky you were at the right place at the right time. Or it would have taken days to track down the problem, and there would have been no concert.
Okay.
Has it not been established that my client has been in captivity during all of Commander Riker's lifetime?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen this photograph before?
What the heck? It's my granddad.
He was in command of the 102nd New York during General Sherman's march on Atlanta.
Okay, great.
Just after they let him out of the Army hospital.
And the soldier beside him?
Is Q. That's insane. That's so funny.
Isaac Newton would have died forgotten in a Liverpool debtor's prison, a suspect in several prostitute murders.
Okay.
Without Q, there would have been no concert at,
Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Wherever.
Okay.
More importantly,
some musician.
He would never have become a successful orthodontist, settled in Scarsdale with 4 kids.
Far out. Yeah, he's like, great future.
Oh, and lest I forget, without Q, the Borg would have assimilated the Federation.
Yep, true, the Borg.
Thank you.
No, Riker, come back. Riker, come back.
At this time, we would like to reproduce the environment in which he has been confined.
I object.
No, show us.
I'll allow this.
Let's see how humane it was.
We just want to give him time to reconsider his position.
I will never change my mind.
This is your own doing.
I feel like I would want to die more if I was living in there.
But I'm here to rule on a request for asylum, not to judge the penal system of the Q continuum.
Yeah, very good, Janeway.
Action that has the principal effect of relieving suffering may be ethically justified, even though the same action has the secondary effect of possibly causing death.
Interesting, okay.
Can you show this hearing that you suffer in any manner other than that caused by the conditions of your incarceration?
Isn't the immortality is also the suffering, isn't it?
It is most definitely not my own. I see no persuasive evidence that a life like yours should be wasted simply because you are disgruntled.
Oh wow, so even Tuvok's on the other Q's side.
Then perhaps what we should do next is take this hearing to see life in the continuum itself.
Yes, please, can we actually do that? Please?
And you will rule in our favor.
I would consider it a very meaningful gesture by the continuum.
Okay, so that's a yes.
And oh yes, you introduced us to the Borg. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But one thing you have never been.
I'm sure they're not grateful.
The continuum is prepared to do you a little favor if we approve of your ruling.
If we approve of your ruling? Oh, we'll send you to Earth. We'll send you to Earth. I said that you can send them to Earth.
Now you don't.
Wow. That is so mean. That's bullying to the highest extent. Manipulation.
My client has the right to ask for an inspection of the living conditions that lead to his suffering, Captain.
I would agree with that.
I like this new Q.
Whenever you're ready. This is the Q continuum.
This doesn't look like the continuum.
That we hope falls within your level of comprehension.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess the continuum, that would make sense. We've seen other versions of it before. What the heck? What if they're actually playing with planets like those flipping aliens in Men in Black?
An endless circle.
This was your existence before your confinement.
I traveled the road many times.
That's not bad. Not the worst.
Well, of course not. They're happy people. Happy people. What's there to feel sad about? Look at them.
The guys smile. Guys smile.
And you, Aaron, life as a Q was a constant dialogue of discovery and issues and humor from all over the universe.
And now it's just this.
Everyone has heard everything, seen everything. They haven't had to speak to each other in 10 millennia.
Wow. Wow. You can always go, how's the weather? How's the weather today?
I believe in the ultimate purity of the Q.
You, who were banned from the continuum and made mortal to pay for your crimes.
Wow.
What a shame. Because in many ways, that life inspired me.
That life inspired him to become who he is?
But for a moment there, you really had our attention. My attention. You gave us something to talk about.
Gave us something to talk about. That's a compliment for the Qs.
We had no choice but to confine him, but for his own safety.
Not for my safety, for theirs. I was the greatest threat the continuum had ever known.
A threat to their society.
Will be protected only so long as they don't conflict with the state.
Okay.
And when they do that, they cheapen and denigrate my life and all life in the continuum. All life.
Saying no one should be immortal. I don't think anyone should be immortal, to be fair.
Look at us. When life has become futile, meaningless.
Yeah, look. They're just sitting there.
The disease is immortality.
Back on the ship. This is a cool episode. She can't sleep.
Trouble sleeping?
Haha, of course. Of course he appears in her bed.
You have my word. He won't go back to the cell.
Okay.
Someone to look after him, whatever it takes. It's what you wanted, isn't it?
No, but now she's thinking on it a little bit more.
Before you know it, you'll be scampering across the meadow with your little puppies. The grass beneath your bare feet.
I want to see that at the end of this show.
Me.
Oh my god.
Forget Mark. I know how to show a girl a good time.
Forget Mark, calm down.
Maybe it's because you have such authority and yet manage to preserve your femininity so well.
Q's kind of a weirdo. We all knew that, I guess, but he's kind of a weirdo.
One way to reconcile all the conflicting emotions I felt during this hearing. My own aversion to suicide.
You gotta throw that bias away.
Of an entire society, whether it be a favorable or unfavorable change, disturbs me greatly.
Yeah, like one change has such a big impact.
I find it impossible to support immortality forced on an individual by the state.
Oh my god.
The unforeseen disruption that may...
He's getting mortality and death.
To justify any additional suffering by this individual, I hereby grant you asylum.
Wow, look at that! Pay Tuvok. Make him mortal. He's mortal. He's mortal now.
My powers are gone. I'm mortal.
He's just gonna jump out the window now. Just runs and jumps out of the window.
You have a new existence to explore. An entirely new state of being. You might too.
That's really nice, yeah.
Hard before you give it up. This hearing is adjourned.
Q just becomes like a crew member, a Q member.
Sickbay to Captain Janeway.
Go ahead.
Captain, I think you should come down to sickbay. Mr. Quinn is here.
Is he the doctor? Was this by his
There's
choice?
nothing you can do.
He's ingested a rare form of no-gatch hemlock. There is no known cure.
Oh my god, why did you do that?
Tell them those were my last words. I dearly thank you for making this possible.
Goodbye, Q.
The replicators will not produce them either.
So where did he get it from?
So how did he get his hands on no-gatch hemlock?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You helped him die? You were the executioner.
This was a man who was truly irrepressible. I only hope I make a worthy student.
Oh wow. He's changing, Q.
Continuum won't be very happy with you, Q.
I certainly hope not.
Okay, there we go.
Au revoir, Madam Captain. We will meet again.
I hope so. It'd be kind of cool if they met again. Okay, that was the Q episode. I've been really excited for that episode, and it was pretty good. We got Jonathan Frakes, we had Q, we had another Q, we had Q learning to be more expressive. Maybe, I don't know. It's fun. It was a fun episode. Going to the Continuum was fun and everything. Just cool to see Q interacting with the Voyager crew. I wish he interacted with more people in the Voyager crew. And that was my reaction to episode 18 of season 2 of Star Trek Voyager Death Wish. The Q episode. And Death Wish is an apt title because this whole episode was about do we make a Q, another Q, mortal so he can kill himself and escape immortality, or do we send him back to the Q Continuum and they put him back into prison and stuff like that? Two pretty horrible choices. But first of all, the Q situation. We had the old Q and the new Q. We had the Q and another Q. The Q, I think his name is played by Jonathan Groff or something like that. The Q, the Q. He is so good. He is so good, and he was still so good in this episode. He's so much fun. He has so much charisma and charm. He's a little bit weird. He's very weird at times, especially towards Janeway. I've never seen him act like that towards the women before in Star Trek shows. Maybe it's because he's usually interacting with Riker and Picard, and so he's not acting especially weird. But towards Janeway, he was acting very strange. Like, he was really like sexualizing her at times and stuff, and I was like, okay, Q, back up a little bit, back up a little bit. But Janeway really stood her ground, and I really liked that about her. But besides, kind of that iffy stuff where I was like, oh, that's a little icky Q, he was just really fun to watch. and his chemistry with the other Q was really, really good. Their banter and everything, you could just tell that they're part of this like same continuum, that they're like the same species and stuff like that. I just really loved it a lot. The new Q was also really good. I thought he really like came into the role. It's hard to come into a role when there's already this person who's playing a Q character who's like very famous in the Star Trek universe. And so coming in, you have big shoes to fill. Even though you're not filling that person's shoes, you still have big shoes to fill. And I thought he did a great job. He felt like a Q. You know, he was very mischievous. He was very nice. He was thought-provoking. He was funny. He was fun to be around. Just all of these things. I was like, he's a Q. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely a Q. And I don't know, it just worked really, really well. And when he first came in, I was like, wait a second. I thought I saw the other Q, and then the other Q appeared, and I was like, there he is. And then obviously we had Riker in this episode as well, and Riker was really cool in this episode. He was only in it for about 2 minutes, but it was just so fun to see Riker again. I love Riker. I think he's my favorite character on Star Trek TNG, and just, I don't know, he's just so awesome. He has such a good bravado in his voice. He's just so good to listen to. I don't know, I was just listening to him. You can see Janeway listening to him, and I was like, come on, Riker, just keep talking to me. I'm eating this all up right now. So that was really great. It was really nice to see Riker. He keeps making appearances in these shows. He appears in DS9, and he's now appeared in Voyager. He keeps making appearances in all the other Star Trek shows, and he directs a lot of this stuff, so he's very like involved in these other Star Trek shows, which I really appreciate about him as a person, about Jonathan Frakes, is he's very, like, it feels like he really wants these shows to succeed, and he wants to be there for these shows, and he loves playing Riker, you know, so I just really like that about Jonathan Frakes, and it's always a pleasure to see Riker in these other shows that's not TNG. But besides that, this show just had some really interesting questions about immortality, about, you know, suicide. When is it okay to have euthanasia and stuff? This is still a conversation that's relevant today, and probably more relevant than it was in the 90s, because euthanasia rates are only going up, and there are more and more countries that are legalizing euthanasia, and Canada, the country that I'm in, has legalized it, for instance. And so it's just like it's a conversation to have, like, when should euthanasia be used? Should it be used at all? Stuff like that. And then obviously this was also about kind of rebellion away from the status quo a little bit, where the status quo of the Q continuum has been very stale and not very progressive for a long time, and they haven't gone anywhere as a species. And so this is a kind of altering the status quo a bit and changing up the formula, and hopefully creating a wide range of new things that this species can endure. And that started with the new Q, but it is now going to be continued again by the old Q, who inspired the new Q originally. Kind of confusing there, but you understand it if you watch the episode. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this episode. Another fun one today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And remember, if you want to check out some more Star Trek Voyager reaction, head to my Patreon right now, where you can check out episode 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, all on Patreon right now. That means we're only 2 episodes away from the finale of Star Trek Voyager Season 2. And yeah, besides that, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next week for episodes 19 and 20 of Star Trek Voyager Life Science and Investigations. See you then.